Yeah, we back. Spirituality series, ready for a change? Self-control is probably one of the hardest things to master. How often have we been defeated by a bad habit, a lousy attitude, or a wrong mindset? We make promises to improve. We ask someone to hold us accountable, but deep inside we know that we don't have the will or the ability to change. We can talk, we can plan, we can read self-help books, but we still find it difficult to overcome and control many of the things that are inside us. Thankfully, God knows our weakness, and He also knows the remedy. The Bible says the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Galatians 5:22 through 23. The only way to gain self-control is by allowing the Holy Spirit to control us. In other words, our key focus is not effort, but surrender. To live moment by moment, submissively trusting in the Lord rather than in self. Paul says that this is what it means to walk by the Spirit. Are you ready for a change? You can change, for God is in you. As you surrender control to Him, He will help you bear the fruit of His likeness. Let us pray. I am in need, Lord, of your power so that I might change and grow. I surrender myself to you. Please help me to understand how to be submissive to you, that I might be filled with your Spirit. God is not nearly as concerned with our ability as He is with our surrender. Let's get ready for change, y'all. Let's be submissive today. Let's feel the Holy Spirit in this place. Let's allow the Lord to move in our lives today. Welcome to the Spirituality series. This is the Boss Ladies Live Radio Show. Speaker Studios, sponsored by Boss Ladies Inc.
They can't get enough mind-numbing addiction. Quick when I hit them, sick when I spit them. Lyrics like dirty money, bad but still illin'. Money long now, part of the fold now. Harangued and preordained, I'm calling shots now. You in this game, trying to keep up. I'm in this Lambo, player, I'm smoked up. Money long, y'all, freak, y'all. I give them more when I hit them, stay on your feet, though. Range but still slick, like butter in your mix. Keep my eyes on this prize, keep this money coming quick. Yes, y'all, freak, y'all. I get it up, turn it up, don't know where I'm going. I'm on top looking down, Elysium. But they gonna remember my name and how I came up. Flash these Lardy, crashing through the glass. Haters, I grill and break them up. All I do is win. Black tinted windows, can't see through. Days in this haze, son, I thought you knew. Career is
yeah. Like to party till the break of dawn. We like to party on true. Oh, ooh, listen to this song I sing. Find a world you've never been. To inspire you, let your dreams come true. Oh, ooh,
flights, yeah, it seems like I must have done something right. Like I'm on the block, people on my product waiting in the line, and now it's all sold out. Hopping out of plane, out of town flights, yeah, it seems like I must have done something right. Like I'm on the block, people on my product waiting in the line, and now it's all sold out. Hopping out of plane.
This is love, love for me. Text at 3 a.m. because her magnetism perfect. She says she knows just how to cool down California for me. Text at 3 a.m. because roommates back in Texas. She said, baby, I've been down since 3rd grade. You were satisfied with first base. Now great in a solo for me. Ask me if I wanna go to mud against the sun. Everything I need. Playing Joe to see it known. We might never leave a room. And watch the world end. I think I might and she got everything I need. Playing Joe to see it known. We might never leave a room. And watch the world end. I think I might love her.
Listen to the melody in every single word I speak. It can warm your heart, makes me be a part of you. Ooh, listen to
Yo, massive.
Product waiting in the line, and now it's all sold out. Popping out of plane, out of town flights, yeah, it seems like I must have done something right. Like I'm on the block, people on my product waiting in the line, and now it's all sold out.
Listen to the song I sing, find a world you've never been. Got the groove, I got to move.
Somebody else to believe in you, you gotta believe in you. I had to learn to love me, love me, love me. Love yourself. I had to learn to love me, love me, love me. I had to learn to love me, love me, love me. I had to learn to love me, love me, love me, love me. That's what I had to do. Love me. And you got to love you. Love me. What don't I love about me? What's not to love about me? Not as handsome as LL. Question appearance proudly. Heartbeat steadily sounding. Taxing, scratching, and scrounging. Practicing to accept the pounding. Why them haters surround me? Do I really look that bad? Cause my eyes carry fat bags. From hustling, trying to stack cash. Or to just play and grab that. Why I don't have a six pack? Some say because of genetics. Self-hatred ancient like relics. No medics, no anesthetics. A fetish for no acceptance. No patience, piss in my presence. A matrix of mixing elements. Left with the twisted questions of why. Do I feel in love? Does it come from a lack of loving? Why when I look in the mirror naked? Why I feel like my sight is suffering? Struggle to meet my struggling. Why my thoughts I ain't loving them? Wrong and right trying to juggle them. Flex my muscles to muscle and anger is all I see, home. Much I can't speak on. Why don't love me, mom and pops and do wrong and they freak on? Love me. That's what I had to do. Love me. searching for a hero, thinking that I ain't good enough to be the one to lead those so-called people so they can soar above eagles. A needle stuck in my ego, need a credo to believe more. Lyrical Devo, mean amigo with vocal sequels, tote evil like boll weevil, searching for dirt when I speed load, rapping beats round my libido like burritos, and let my anger increase flows. In prison whites or street clothes, rhythmic high jumper, show 'em that I can reach more and see more than just club hopping and hustling kilos. Gripping the mic like it was so precious and I was Smeagol. Kick down the door to get a better view than just a peephole. Letting go like I'm a wild animal that's feral. Wouldn't you be crazy to spend 20 years of free flows? So with no repo, cause my world's beyond remote. I'm loving me, so I don't need no requote or revoke. Love me, that's what I had to do. Love me, and you got to love you. Love me, that's what I had to do. Love me, you got to love you. Yourself, you got to learn to love yourself. Got to learn to love yourself. Yeah, you got to learn to love yourself. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Four, yeah. They don't know what I do or even know where I'm from. All the shit I've been through, cause I came out the slums and all the people withdrew. If God is real, I wonder where the fuck did he come from? What gave him rights to end life with no more hope to live twice? Which forces you to live right or even try, cause shit's tight. Trying to get fed by midnight, hoping one day a big night. Surrounded by them big lights, niggas get robbed to get right. I was just trying to get sight in the darkest of the views. Niggas living broke, so they end up on the news. Take a nigga's shoes, cause his daughter needed food. Soaking niggas up like a shower or a pool. So I listened to the streets, the only place where you would lose. But I was trying to gain a little bit of fame, so that shorty I'ma shoot. A fallen young nigga, never playing by the rules. Trying to be first class, but we all dropped out of school. Damn. Can you feel it? A young nigga feeling so hurt. Can you heal it? But healing doesn't really solve shit. Can you kill it? Bottled up inside of my body. Can you seal it? You feel it? Damn. Can you feel it? A young nigga feeling so hurt. Can you heal it? But healing doesn't really solve shit. Can you heal it? Bottled up inside of my body. Can you seal it? You feel it? Sitting in my room thinking, irritation going fast, but I've been blinking. In the sky, I see a beacon. Look beyond that, astronomical thoughts flood my mind now. I'm too high.
Yo, BMO in the building with BMO Magazine and our entertainment. Let's welcome them to the show, y'all.
They material starting up to make a climb down, yeah. And I do this for my grandma, nigga. Nobody else. Read a book a nigga. Have him sitting like some shells, shorten up no earth. Wealthy knowledge is what I seek. That ignorance leak from a young-minded mink. It's me, the kid. Bit for your life, but don't gamble.
Thanks for checking in. Welcome back to the Boss Ladies Radio Show. Spirituality series. Dear Toxic Friends is the subject. I come to terms with the fact that my future might not involve people I'm around now. I get tired of doing this every time I try something new. Sometimes I had to walk away from what I want to find what I deserve. I made mistakes in my life. I've learned from my bad choices. I'll know better next time. Don't mention a person's past mistakes when they're trying to change. That's like throwing rocks at them while they're struggling to climb a mountain. Welcome to the spirituality series, Open Letter to Toxic Friends. So, what's up, dear toxic friend? I got something to tell you tonight. So, stay tuned for updates, news, and information. Great conversation and life-changing information right here on the Boss Ladies Live radio show. Let's go. If the shoe fits, wear it. What's up, y'all? Thanks for tuning in. The ones that have checked in, thank you so much for supporting the show. Thanks for so much for taking out the time to listen to the show. I know a lot of people like the links and the pretty little pictures, but click on that link. It might be a transformational point for your life and also for your mind on today. I just want to deal with today, y'all. I just want to deal with just today. Done worrying about yesterday. Can't do nothing about that. Can't worry about tomorrow because it's not here yet and it's not promised. So I'm in the spirituality realm right now, which I need to stay more in tune to, because I notice when I step out of my spirituality, my soul, the inner man that's telling me, hey, you might want to fall back on this and you might want to push forward on that. That's the voice I need to start listening to. That voice of courage. Can't let things, circumstances, people stop me from being on point, focus. The things that I go through, I'm learning now that I'm going through them because it's taking me to another level. It's taking me to another level. And struggle is part of the process. Difficulty is part of the process. People hating on you is part of the process. I've learned those things. I'm speaking on me right now because it is about spirituality, but we got to speak up in the chat room. You know, we can talk about you all day long, but we got to speak up. I was seeing a post and it was this guy. He was doing a live, Facebook Live. And I felt some of the things that he was saying, not actually felt, but thought about some of the things that he was saying due to co-parenting and things like that. But the thing that I looked at was the fact that he didn't have no shirt on. As a leader, I haven't seen no leader in our society that can get away with, you know, having a powerful message, saying something that makes sense, but you come to work with no shirt on. I mean, everybody doesn't look at leader and being a leader and, you know, being professional just because I'm at work. I look at it as a lifestyle. I don't look at it just because I'm at work or I'm working on my business or I'm finna set up an appointment with somebody, or somebody's gonna set up an appointment with me. Somebody wants to do business with me, vice versa. I think you should keep your shirt on. I mean, as a woman, I couldn't conduct a job interview or a radio interview or a business interview with my shirt off. You wouldn't respect me. It didn't matter what was coming out my mouth. The fact that I didn't have no shirt on would bother you to a point. Either you're going to not take me seriously and try to play with me, or I'm just a straight up thought and I need to go sit down somewhere. Like, seriously. You wouldn't take me seriously at the end of the day. So why should I take a guy talking about something, makes sense, powerful message, has some good points, but he didn't have no shirt on? And, I had to comment on his live and say, I don't mind listening to what you have to say, but could you put a shirt on? I think you're a little too sexy for your event. I was real professional. I could have been like, other people on a negative trail, on a negative realm, and just say, you know what, blah, 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 bleep, bleeps, and all the other bleep, bleeps you can think of. But if you want, my moral of the story is, my message in that was this. If you want somebody to take you seriously, appear appropriate, And I had to fall back for a couple days because I tend to get wrapped up in the toxicity until it's too late, and then I'm spilling it on somebody that doesn't deserve it. Or I'm saying things on Facebook, or I'm posting on Instagram angry thoughts, and people are like, what in the world is going on with you? Like I posted, I see the toxicity in our underground music, and we're trying to make this what everybody else does. I'm really not interested in that. I'm interested in unique. I'm interested in personality, variety. I'm interested in those things. People that really appreciate other people's art as well as their own. Art to me is whatever you imagine. It should have no limit. It should not be because that's as far as you want to go with it. I mean, you should be able to go as far as you want to go with your art, your dream, your music, all of that. Whatever you're doing in your life, period. There should be no limits. I think we're too caught up in the toxicity of things. Nasty phone calls, nasty voicemails, ugly texts. Just people just blocking you for no reason. They have your number, but they don't have the balls or the guts to call you and say, hey, I got to talk to you about something. I wasn't feeling right about something. They'll call somebody else and talk about you to the other somebody else. And that other somebody else has nothing to do with how you feel about the person that you're talking about. It's really crazy. And it's really crazy when you do it on social media, where 6,000 people can look at you. And if you would have just kept it within your 6 people that you associate with on a regular basis, you could have solved the problem more sooner and less people in your business. So I wrote an open letter to all the toxicity friends that creep by in our lives from time to time. And this is a message out to anybody that's trying to jeopardize any artwork that's put forward with my friends, my family, and everybody that supports the show and things like that. If you're seriously not here to be transformed, open-minded, want to do something different, like I always say, hungry, teachable, ambitious, ready to be a student, ready to learn with us. Nobody's better than nobody else. Nobody's more wiser than anybody else. We all are learning and growing every single day. Every single day that we go before we go to bed, we have learned a lesson in life. Disagree with me in the chat room. Agree with me in the chat room. That's what this is for, to have conversations, to solve problems. And if you're not about that, then maybe it is a good idea that you don't come back. Maybe it is a good idea that you don't associate yourself with the Didisky movement, the Boss Ladies Inc. movement, the Boss Ladies Radio Show movement. Maybe you should just stay where you are and do what makes you happy. I don't want to be a burden or a influence against that. I support all art, all of it, because I love to do it. I just formulate it in a way that I'm good at and learning more about that. Let's get with it. So here's my letter. Dear you, it's me, Dee Dee Boss Lady / Miss Fabulous / Tedeschi. I'm writing you today because I'm changing my outlook on life. I am changing my way of thinking about this relationship we claim that we are besties. I'm noticing I'm only friend when I please you or agree with you. I've let you control how this so-called friendship should go. Not no more. When was the last time you called me just to see how I'm doing? Can y'all relate to this? I know you can. Either you want to dump your problems on me, gossip, or tell me you'll call me back, but you never do. Not anymore. I truly believe we are friends, and we were at some point. We outgrew each other. I noticed when I needed you the most, I couldn't find you. I shouldn't have to beg you to be in my life. If it was all about weed, cigarettes, and drinks, then to me, I wasn't a friend. I was the corner store without a price tag. It truly hurts when you find out the one you love is toxic and doesn't support, love, or trust you. I'm now healing from past hurt because I'm no longer interested in dwelling in my past. I'm dealing with today a fresh start and fresh positive relationship with people that truly want to be in my life. In conclusion, since I'm last on the list, just scratch me off. I'm no longer interested in this toxic relationship. Goodbye forever. Sincerely, Boss Lady, Tedeschi, and Miss Fabulous. Now, on that note, let's get some EDU in our lives. Hold on one second, y'all. Gotta reload it. It's been sitting for a while waiting to be read. So here we go. I feel so much better since I wrote that letter and actually said it. Sometimes you need to get a journal. And when you really get like super PO'd, just get the writing. There's something about writing your feelings on a piece of paper and letting it sink through the ink, and you just really write out what you got to say. Sometimes it's dumb. Sometimes it don't make no sense. And sometimes you'll laugh at it later when you get through being pissed off. So, an open letter to the person clinging to a toxic relationship. And we're going to find that at www.theodyssey.online.com/open-letter-person-clinging-failing-relationship by Carolyn Ramft. November 24th, 2015 was when it was posted, but I think this goes with the topic on tonight. And it reads, I've been there. It gets better. Dear all too relatable person who just cannot yet say goodbye to your unstable relationship. And guys, before I continue, this goes with personal, professional, and financial development. You got to get rid of the toxicity. And check out that show, Detox Your Mind. I think that was either season 3 or the beginning of season 4. Check that out when you get a chance. That'll help you with these unstable relationships. Moving on. I know you. I have been you. I've seen too many of my friends do exactly what you are doing. You are dragging on a relationship that has stopped working. Whether it be over one major problem, an overwhelming abundance of minor disputes, or both, the patterns are often the same. There have been breaks for real this time, breakups that only lasted a few short days, repetitive arguments that never really got resolved, and never-ending excuses. You are not the first person, and definitely won't be the last, to get stuck in these patterns. You aren't blind to the issues either. They are screaming in your face. Actually, it is your best friends in your face, trying to convince you to move on without offending you and awakening the defense monster inside. You are not to blame, but you do need to start thinking about what your relationship reality is. There is so much easier said than done. The relationship started out healthy. The love that drives it is real. How can you not be meant to be together when you love each other so much? Why would you stop being with someone who you love and who loves you as well? I do not wish to pretend that I have all of the answers, nor do I intend to make this seem like a simple, easily resolved problem. Matters of the heart never are easily resolved problems. These are my personal opinions and reflections based on my own experiences, as well as what I have observed. I also encourage anyone who finds themselves in an unhealthy relationship or having any other emotional turmoil to seek help. Indiana University provides multiple counseling services, including CAPS, the Center for Human Growth Counseling Services, and Crimson Corps. If there is one thing I have learned from my rough at best dating experiences, it is this: just because you love someone, that does not mean you should be with them. Unfortunately, love is a human emotion that does not always correlate with logic, follow desirable timing, or only exist between people who are fit for one another. Loving someone does not automatically stop when the healthiness of the relationship ends. As a result, romantic love plays a complicated role in our lives. A serious relationship requires love in order to be worthwhile, and yet love alone does not justify a relationship's continuation. There is so much more to the equation. There is definitely something admirable about going to all lengths to be with the one you love and not giving up easily. But to what cost? All too often, love becomes a justification for sacrificing pieces of yourself and of your desires, or it drives a person away from friends and family. That is not the kind of love worth fighting for, especially at a young age when there is so much opportunity, adventure, and growth just waiting for you. I beg you not to miss out on being the fullest version of yourself for the sake of love. Two types of romantic love exist: healthy and toxic. Unfortunately, these are equally real, and often the more passionate is the latter. That is why one of the hardest things you can do is accept any validity in an outsider's perspective on your relationship. No one else knows how you are feeling, how encompassing your love is, yet making no effort to consider an objective perspective could be dangerous to your well-being. If you are committing yourself to straining over the continuation of a serious relationship through the defining years of your life, please consider a few other aspects of the relationship. Do they respect you, your values, your goals, your passions, your priorities, your closest friends, and your family? Do they inspire and encourage growth, positive change, and development? Do you feel safe to communicate and discuss frustrations about the relationship with them? I think that if you cannot answer yes to these questions, or do not believe that they could answer yes to these questions about you, then the matter of loving each is no longer sufficient in justifying the continuation of the relationship. I encourage you to consider the hurt that your renewous patterns are causing in yourself, the person you love, and everyone around, helplessly watching your pain continue. Sometimes the damage in a relationship cannot be undone. Sometimes loving another person requires ending the relationship because you want nothing but the best for them, even if that is no longer you. Often you can forgive, but you cannot forget all the pain that has dominated your time together. Never is love, with no other factors considered, reason enough to validate a relationship. Please know that you can and will be okay without the person you love in your life. A prevalent belief is that the loneliness and pain of officially ending your relationship, especially one that has become such an important part of your life, will be worse than the pain you are enduring now. I will not try to argue that it won't be hard, exhausting, and nearly excruciating to let go and move on, but you will be giving yourself a chance for happiness in the long term and a chance to experience healthy relationships down the road. You can find more joy in your own heart and rediscover your identity in a way that was not possible under the limitations of an unstable relationship. You, on your own, are capable of unlimited possibilities. And that is our EDU for our lives. Yes, and when we come back, we will be listening to Quote for the Day, Change is Not Optional by Steve Keaton. So stay tuned, guys. More spirituality on the way.
Jeopardy exclusive. Oh yeah. Everything around you says it can be. I'm here to tell you that is a lie. Success don't happen overnight, yeah. So make up your mind and make it your right. Be choosing who you share your dreams with. Everybody don't wanna see you, no. And it's the hurtful truth. It's the hurtful truth, yeah. But you can do it. Believe. All you gotta do is believe in yourself for once. Believe in yourself for once. All you gotta do is believe. If you really want to succeed, all you gotta do is believe in yourself for once. Believe in yourself for once. All you gotta do is believe. If you really want to achieve greatness, this is your time. What are you waiting on? Oh, for real. Because this is your life. Who are you waiting for? Yeah. Remember who you are. It don't take much to know that you are a star. Be free. Don't worry about a yes man. Go out and do the best you can. This is a calling. Many of you out there, listen to these words. I want you to believe in yourself. You do that for me. You cannot do. I need you to believe in yourself. If you can do it for them, it ain't too much to ask. No, you can do it for you. I need you to believe in yourself. This is your calling. Without a question, answer. You just gotta believe in yourself. They can't tell you different. No. You to believe in yourself. Do you believe? You gotta believe. I need you to believe. I need you to believe in yourself. Da 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 da. Believe in yourself. 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 Believe in yourself.
Trendsetter. Got the world on my head, pain in my heart. Try to keep it real, they say I take it too far. Damn near crazy for what I've been through. I bet you if you try, you couldn't fill these shoes. I wake up every morning to a new headline. Keep a smile on my face like I'm doing fine. Try to tell my story, folks saying I'm lying. Never back down, never let them see me crying. Can't catch my breath. Oh, I wanna know, Lord, set me free. Oh, how could a big old hypocrite find the time to hate on me? I just wanna be Christ-like, but y'all keep fucking with my life. That's why I'm gonna drive up to heaven someday. And I don't care if it takes me all day. What will I do when I see his face and ask for just 10 minutes with God? Oh, if I could have 10 minutes with God, I would ask, why is everybody around me so crazy? But they saying it's me. Why are tears so easy to cry? cry, but even harder to cry. Why is people always talking about my life when they ass ain't living right? It's like the more that I try, I can never get it right. Can't catch my breath. Lord, just set me free. I wanna know. I wanna know, how could a big old hypocrite find the time to hate on little old me? Trying to live Christ-like, but they keep fucking with my life. So I'm gonna drive up to heaven someday, and I don't care if it takes me all day. What will I do when I see his face and ask for just 10 minutes with God? Oh, if I could have 10 minutes with God. Some say never question God, it's all in his plan. But it's hard to accept things I don't understand. I know every trial is a part of my story, but if I could talk to you, then I wouldn't worry. I'm gonna drive up to heaven someday, and I don't care if it takes me all day. What will I do? What will I do when I see his face and ask for just 10 minutes with God? 10 minutes with God. Oh, if I could have 10 minutes with God.
All you have to do is have faith. Believe in the Almighty. Believe in yourself. This plan is bigger than what you think it is. He has a journey. You have a destiny. It's already planned out. Amen.
Change is not optional. October 6, 2016, when it was posted. Steve Keaton is the author, and we're going to find that at stevekeyton.me/2016/10/06/change-is-not-optional/. Most people, how's that for a wide generalization, don't like change. Actually, they're okay with change so long as the change doesn't affect them personally. The worst change, of course, is the kind that impacts some long-held belief or tradition. But today, in a world where traditions are increasingly tossed aside while organizations are told that they must innovate or face extinction, change is not optional. The very next innovation could be the one that extends the life of your organization or sends it to the ash heap of the formerly successful innovators. But here's the problem. Organizations can't innovate. Only people can. I was once asked how to teach people to be innovative. My answer was almost instinctive. I said, you don't teach people to innovate, you hire innovative people. Upon further reflection, I answer that you hire people who care about making a difference and people who want to leave something behind for their organization. You then place them in an innovative environment. Innovation is a people-driven process. And what makes it so challenging is that people are emotional. They constantly, if even subconsciously, balance risk with reward. Even though the desire to innovate may be high, the need for safety and security is higher. It's the fear of losing that security that prevents innovative people from innovating. That's why organizations that want to be around in 25 years require especially strong leadership. Not just strong leadership at the top, but strong leadership at every level of the organization. Those strong leaders must provide an environment where failure is not just tolerated, but celebrated as a step forward and a learning opportunity. Those leaders must provide an environment where well-considered risk is not just allowed, but encouraged, maybe even demanded. Much of the technology used in business today was unimaginable by most people just 10 or 15 years ago. The speed at which technology is changing and improving is increasingly literally every day. It is truly unimaginable what that technology will look like in a mere 5 years. This much we do know. If you're a leader and you're not providing your people an environment where taking thoughtful risk is encouraged and occasional failure is risk-free, then your people will fight the change needed to succeed tomorrow. If you're a leader who wants continued success, then take charge of change before change takes charge of you. And that is our quote for the day. So I'll be moving on with a series on this topic. We got a lot of cool stuff happening for season 5. I got so much in store for you guys and so much and for us also to learn together. So looking forward to seeing you guys next week. We got some stuff coming up. Reunion season 4 will be in the building sometime this week. I'm just trying to figure out my dates and stuff because I am moving up like the Georges. So I will holler at y'all later. Good afternoon, morning, and evening. And I will see you soon. Peace.
We are now transferring you to a customer care rep. Please hold the line and we will answer your call as soon as possible. Thank you for choosing us. By the way, to ensure you're getting great service, your call may be recorded or monitored.